Top 50 beautiful vintage actresses from yesterday. Imagine stepping into a time machine and entering the glamorous world of old Hollywood, where the silver screen was ruled by sirens, seductresses, and style icons. The 1940s to 1960s was an era of unparalleled beauty, talent, and mystique, where 50 actresses captivated audiences with their stunning looks, undeniable charm, and unforgettable performances. From the blonde bombshells to the sultry brunettes, these women were the epitome of glamour, sophistication, and femininity. Join me as we take a journey through the lives of the top 50 beautiful vintage actresses from yesterday and discover the fascinating stories, secrets, and scandals that made them icons of their time. Mae West.
Did your sister Hannah okay the transaction?
Oh, no, she didn't know a thing about it.
Mae West was the siren of seduction, a blonde bombshell with a wit sharper than her curves. This Brooklyn-born beauty sashayed onto the screen in the 1930s, leaving a trail of broken hearts and double entendres in her wake. In films like She Done Him Wrong, 1933, and I'm No Angel, 1933, West's husky voice and suggestive strut redefined sex appeal. Off-screen, she was a savvy businesswoman and writer, penning many of her own scripts. With her signature blend of humor, confidence, and vulnerability, West remains an icon of Hollywood's golden age, forever etched in our collective imagination as a true screen siren. Carol Omart.
I deserve it all. Your jealousy isn't tax-free, and your possessiveness is maddening.
Carol Omart was a stunning siren of the 1950s, with a porcelain doll-like complexion and raven-haired beauty. This Detroit-born actress made a splash in films like House on Haunted Hill, 1959, and The Scarlet Hour, 1956, showcasing her range from horror to drama. With her striking features and vulnerable on-screen presence, Omart was a standout in a decade of glamour. Though her film career was relatively short-lived, her legacy as a cult icon endures, captivating audiences with her unique blend of innocence and sophistication. Gloria DeHaven.
You'll get to be a crooner sooner if you sing.
Gloria DeHaven was a vibrant and vivacious actress, singer and dancer who lit up the screens of 1940s and 1950s Hollywood. With her bright smile and sparkling eyes, she stole scenes in films like Best Foot Forward in 1943 and The Girl Rush, 1955. A talented triple threat, DeHaven's effervescent personality and impressive vocal range made her a beloved performer, both on screen and on stage. Her legacy as a charming and talented songstress continues to delight audiences, a true gem of the golden age. Veronica Lake. Veronica Lake was the quintessential peekaboo girl, with a signature hairstyle that framed her heart-shaped face and a sultry gaze that captivated audiences. This Brooklyn-born beauty rose to fame in the 1940s, starring in films like I Married a Witch, 1942, and This Gun for Hire, 1942. With her distinctive look and sassy attitude, Lake became a symbol of wartime glamour, her on-screen presence a potent mix of vulnerability and sophistication. Though her career was cut short, her iconic style and enduring charm continued to inspire. Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was the ultimate Hollywood legend, a fierce and fascinating actress who ruled the silver screen for over 5 decades. From her early days as a flapper girl in the 1920s to her iconic roles in Mildred Pierce, 1945, and Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, 1962, Crawford's talent, tenacity, and tireless work ethic earned her a reputation as a true Hollywood star. With her sharp cheekbones, piercing eyes, and unforgettable voice, Crawford's on-screen presence was a masterclass in drama, glamour, and raw emotion. Susan Hayward.
Never even knew the dame.
You know she's been murdered, don't you?
Yeah, so was Julius Caesar. I didn't know him either.
Susan Hayward was a fiery and fearless actress with a striking presence that commanded attention on screen and off. This Brooklyn-born beauty rose to fame in the 1940s, starring in films like Smash Up the Story of a Woman, 1947, and I Want to Live, 1958, for which she won the Academy Award for Best Actress. With her husky voice, piercing gaze, and unflinching vulnerability, Hayward brought a depth and nuance to her roles, earning her a reputation as one of Hollywood's most talented and beloved leading ladies. Do you think Susan Hayward's performance in I Want to Live, Sigh was worthy of the Academy Award for Best Actress? Let us know yes or no in the comments. Linda Darnell. Linda Darnell was a ravishing redhead who sizzled on screen in the 1940s and 1950s. With her porcelain skin and striking features, she lit up films like Forever Amber, 1947, and A Letter to Three Wives, 1949. Darnell's on-screen presence was a potent mix of vulnerability and sensuality, earning her a reputation as one of Hollywood's most beautiful and talented leading ladies. Though her career was cut short by tragedy, Darnell's legacy as a screen siren endures, captivating audiences with her unique blend of innocence and sophistication. Her performances continue to fascinate, a testament to her enduring star power. Zsa Gabor was a Hungarian-born siren who brought a touch of European glamour to 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and fiery personality, she stole scenes in films like Moulin Rouge, 1952, and Lili, 1953. Gabor's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sophistication and sensuality, earning her a reputation as one of Tinseltown's most fascinating personalities. Off-screen, her high-profile marriages and sharp wit made her a beloved fixture on the Hollywood social scene. Gabor's legacy as a glamorous and charismatic star continues to captivate audiences, a true icon of old-school Hollywood. Loretta Young. Loretta Young was a talented and beautiful actress who shone brightly in Hollywood's golden age. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she lit up films like The Farmer's Daughter, 1947, and Come to the Stable, 1949. Young's on-screen presence was a masterclass in subtlety and nuance, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. With a career spanning over 6 decades, Young's legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to inspire, a testament to her timeless talent and captivating on-screen presence. Dorothy Lamour. Dorothy Lamour was a sultry and charming actress who brought a touch of exotic glamour to 1930s and 1940s Hollywood. With her striking looks and signature sarong, she stole scenes in films like The Hurricane, 1939, and Road to Singapore, 1940. Lamour's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and playfulness, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most beloved leading ladies. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Lamour's legacy as a charming and talented star continues to delight audiences, a true icon of old-school Hollywood. Olivia de Havilland. Olivia de Havilland was a talented and beautiful actress who shone brightly in Hollywood's golden age. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she lit up films like Gone with the Wind, 1939, and To Each His Own, 1946. De Havilland's on-screen presence was a masterclass in subtlety and nuance, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. With a career spanning over 5 decades, de Havilland's legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to inspire, a testament to her timeless talent and captivating on-screen presence. Eleanor Parker.
And that little step you do, is that one of your secrets for success?
That was
Eleanor Parker was a talented and versatile actress who shone brightly in Hollywood's golden age. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she lit up films like Caged, 1950, and Detective Story, 1951. Parker's on-screen presence was a masterclass in subtlety and nuance, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Parker's legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to inspire, a testament to her timeless talent and captivating on-screen presence. Her performances remain a benchmark for actresses to this day. Rate the movie Caged, 1950, with a score of 5 stars, and tell us why you gave it that rating in the comments. Frances Farmer. Frances Farmer was a beautiful and talented actress who rose to fame in the 1930s, starring in films like Come and Get It, 1936, and Son of Fury, 1942. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, Farmer's on-screen presence was a potent mix of vulnerability and sensuality. Though her career was cut short by personal struggles, Farmer's legacy as a screen siren endures, captivating audiences with her unique blend of innocence and sophistication. Her story has become a cautionary tale of Hollywood's darker side, but her talent and beauty continue to fascinate and inspire. Marlene Dietrich. Marlene Dietrich was a German-born legend who brought a touch of European sophistication to 1930s Hollywood. With her striking looks and androgynous style, she stole scenes in films like The Blue Angel, 1930, and Shanghai Express, 1932. Dietrich's on-screen presence was a potent mix of glamour and sensuality, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most fascinating personalities. Off-screen, her sharp wit and activism made her a beloved fixture on the Hollywood social scene. Dietrich's legacy as a glamorous and charismatic star continues to captivate audiences, a true icon of old-school Hollywood. Lizabeth Scott. Lizabeth Scott was a sultry and talented actress who rose to fame in the 1940s, starring in films like You Came Along, 1945, and The Strange Love of Martha Ivers, 1946. With her striking looks and husky voice, Scott's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and sophistication. Her performances were marked by a unique blend of vulnerability and strength, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. Though her career was relatively short-lived, Scott's legacy as a screen siren endures, captivating audiences with her timeless beauty and talent. Jane Russell.
No, you better not get up till tomorrow.
You said that yesterday.
But you're not strong enough yet.
Who says I'm not?
Jane Russell was a stunning and charming actress who brought a touch of girl-next-door glamour to 1940s and 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and signature curves, she stole scenes in films like The Outlaw, 1943, and Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, 1953. Russell's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and playfulness, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most beloved leading ladies. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Russell's legacy as a charming and talented star continues to delight audiences, a true icon of old-school Hollywood. Barbara Stanwyck.
You are the most beautiful man I have ever seen, Ralph DeBrickeson.
Barbara Stanwyck was a talented and versatile actress who shone brightly in Hollywood's golden age. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she lit up films like Double Indemnity, 1944, and All I Desire, 1953. Stanwyck's on-screen presence was a masterclass in subtlety and nuance, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. With a career spanning over 6 decades, Stanwyck's legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to inspire, a testament to her timeless talent and captivating on-screen presence. Her performances remain a benchmark for actresses to this day. Carole Lombard. Carole Lombard was a vibrant and charming actress who brought a touch of screwball comedy magic to 1930s Hollywood. With her striking looks and infectious laugh, she stole scenes in films like My Man Godfrey, 1936, and Nothing Sacred, 1937. Lombard's on-screen presence was a potent mix of wit and charm, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most beloved leading ladies. Tragically, her life was cut short, but her legacy as a screen siren endures, captivating audiences with her unique blend of humor and vulnerability. Gina Lollobrigida. Gina Lollobrigida was a stunning and talented Italian actress who rose to fame in the 1950s, starring in films like Beat the Devil, 1953, and The Law, 1959. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, Lollobrigida's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and sophistication, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most fascinating personalities. Off-screen, her sharp wit and activism made her a beloved fixture on the international social scene. Lollobrigida's legacy as a glamorous and charismatic star continues to captivate audiences, a true icon of old-school Hollywood. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow was a blonde bombshell who exploded onto the Hollywood scene in the 1930s, starring in films like Red-Headed Woman, 1932, and Dinner at 8, 1933. With her striking looks and sassy attitude, Harlow's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and humor, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most beloved leading ladies. Tragically, her life was cut short, but her legacy as a screen siren endures, captivating audiences with her unique blend of innocence and sophistication. Her performances remain a benchmark for actresses to this day. Donna Reed.
What's the matter with you? I work here, you know. After all, can't you understand?
Donna Reed was a charming and talented actress who rose to fame in the 1940s and 1950s, starring in films like It's a Wonderful Life, 1946, and From Here to Eternity, 1953. With her striking looks and warm smile, Reed's on-screen presence was a masterclass in subtlety and nuance, earning her a reputation as one of the era's most respected leading ladies. Her legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to inspire, a testament to her timeless talent and captivating on-screen presence. Joan Fontaine. Joan Fontaine was a talented and elegant actress who brought a touch of refinement to the silver screen. With her porcelain skin and delicate features, she shone in films like Rebecca, 1940, and Suspicion, 1941. Fontaine's on-screen presence was characterized by a subtle intensity, a quiet strength that commanded attention without seeking it. Her performances were marked by a deep emotional intelligence, a sense of vulnerability that drew audiences in and refused to let go. Gloria Graham.
What? This old thing? Well, I only wear it when I don't care how I look.
Gloria Graham was a sultry and charismatic actress who embodied the spirit of 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and distinctive voice, she stole scenes in films like The Bad and the Beautiful, 1952, and Human Desire, 1954. Graham's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and toughness, a sense of a woman who could hold her own in a man's world. Her performances were marked by a raw emotional honesty that continues to captivate audiences today. Joan Bennett. Joan Bennett was a talented and versatile actress who navigated the ups and downs of Hollywood's golden age with ease. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she shone in films like Scarlet Street, 1945, and The Woman on the Beach, 1947. Bennett's on-screen presence was characterized by a sense of quiet strength, a deep emotional intelligence that allowed her to bring complexity to even the most challenging roles. Her performances were marked by a sense of nuance and subtlety, a willingness to take risks that paid off in spades. Dorothy Dandridge. Dorothy Dandridge was a stunning and talented actress who broke down barriers in 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and captivating stage presence, she shone in films like Carmen Jones, 1954, and Porgy and Bess, 1959. Dandridge's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and vulnerability, a sense of a woman who was both strong and fragile at the same time. Her performances were marked by a deep emotional honesty, a sense of authenticity that continues to inspire audiences today. Kim Novak. Kim Novak was a talented and enigmatic actress who embodied the spirit of 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and distinctive voice, she stole scenes in films like Picnic, 1955, and Vertigo, 1958. Novak's on-screen presence was characterized by a sense of quiet intensity, a deep emotional intelligence that allowed her to bring complexity to even the most challenging roles. Her performances were marked by a sense of nuance and subtlety, a willingness to take risks that paid off in spades. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth was a stunning and charismatic actress who embodied the spirit of 1940s Hollywood. With her striking looks and captivating stage presence, she stole scenes in films like Gilda, 1946, and Covergirl, 1944. Hayworth's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and vulnerability, a sense of a woman who was both strong and fragile at the same time. Her performances were marked by a deep emotional honesty, a sense of authenticity that continues to inspire audiences today. With a career spanning over 3 decades, Hayworth's legacy as a screen siren endures. Ginger Rogers. Ginger Rogers was a talented and versatile actress who danced her way into the hearts of audiences in 1930s and 1940s Hollywood. With her striking looks and charming on-screen presence, she shone in films like Top Hat, 1935, and Kitty Foyle, 1940. Rogers' performances were marked by a sense of joy and spontaneity, a willingness to take risks that paid off in spades. Her on-screen chemistry with Fred Astaire is the stuff of legend, and her legacy as a beloved and enduring star continues to captivate audiences today. Eva Gabor. Eva Gabor was a stunning and charming actress who brought a touch of European sophistication to 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and distinctive voice, she stole scenes in films like The Last Time I Saw Paris, 1954, and Gigi, 1958. Gabor's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and wit, a sense of a woman who was both confident and vulnerable at the same time. Her performances were marked by a deep emotional intelligence, a sense of authenticity that continues to inspire audiences today. Lena Horne. Lena Horne was a talented and groundbreaking actress who broke down barriers in 1940s Hollywood. With her striking looks and captivating stage presence, she shone in films like Cabin in the Sky, 1943, and Stormy Weather, 1943. Horne's on-screen presence was a potent mix of sensuality and strength, a sense of a woman who was both confident and vulnerable at the same time. Her performances were marked by a deep emotional honesty, a sense of authenticity that continues to inspire audiences today. Her legacy as a trailblazing actress and singer endures. Jean Simmons. Jean Simmons was a talented and versatile actress who brought a touch of elegance to 1950s Hollywood. With her striking looks and expressive eyes, she shone in films like Great Expectations, 1946, and Hamlet, 1948. Simmons' on-screen presence was characterized by a sense of quiet intensity, a deep emotional intelligence that allowed her to bring complexity to even the most challenging roles. Her performances were marked by a sense of nuance and subtlety, a willingness to take risks that paid off in spades. Lana Turner. Lana Turner was the quintessential blonde bombshell of Hollywood's golden age. With her porcelain skin, raven-haired beauty, and signature peekaboo hairstyle, she sizzled on screen in films like The Postman Always Rings Twice and Peyton Place. But Turner's allure went beyond her looks. She was a talented actress who could convey vulnerability and sensuality with equal ease. Off-screen, she was a fashion icon and a survivor of personal turmoil, earning her the nickname the Queen of the Movies. With a career spanning over 5 decades, Turner's legacy as a Hollywood legend endures, captivating audiences with her timeless glamour and talent. Audrey Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn was a gamin goddess, radiating an effortless elegance that captivated audiences worldwide. With her signature pixie cut, Givenchy gowns, and infectious smile, she embodied the essence of 1950s and 60s style. On screen, she danced, sang, and charmed her way through classics like Roman Holiday, Sabrina, and Breakfast at Tiffany's. But Hepburn's impact extended far beyond her film career. She was a devoted humanitarian, dedicating her life to UNICEF and inspiring generations with her compassion and kindness. Her legacy is a testament to the power of simplicity, sophistication, and a heart full of joy. Yvonne De Carlo. Yvonne De Carlo was a ravishing redhead with a sultry voice and a seductive smile. As the star of films like The Ten Commandments and Criss Cross, she proved herself a talented actress, capable of conveying complexity and depth. But De Carlo's most enduring legacy may be her iconic role as Lily Munster, the lovable and spooky matriarch of the beloved TV series The Munsters. With her signature blend of sass, sparkle, and sophistication, De Carlo won hearts and became a cult icon, cementing her place as one of Hollywood's most beloved and enduring leading ladies. Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood was a Hollywood ingenue with a fragile beauty and a fiery spirit. As a child star, she stole scenes in Miracle on 34th Street and Rebel Without a Cause, before blossoming into a talented young actress in West Side Story and Splendor in the Grass. With her expressive eyes, husky voice, and vulnerable charm, Wood captivated audiences and earned critical acclaim. Off-screen, she was a devoted wife and mother, as well as a passionate advocate for social justice. Tragically, her life was cut short, but her legacy as a talented and captivating actress continues to inspire and enthrall. Lauren Bacall. Lauren Bacall was a sultry siren with a voice like honey and a gaze that could melt steel. As the wife of Humphrey Bogart and a star in her own right, she sizzled on screen in films like To Have and Have Not and The Big Sleep. With her signature look, a raised eyebrow, and a husky whisper, Bacall exuded sophistication and glamour, becoming an icon of 1940s and 50s Hollywood. But she was more than just a pretty face. Bacall was a talented actress, a devoted wife, and a fierce protector of her family's legacy, leaving behind a body of work that continues to captivate audiences. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was a blonde bombshell with a vulnerable charm and a wit as sharp as her wit. With her signature breathy voice and seductive smile, she sizzled on screen in films like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes and Some Like It Hot. But Monroe's impact went beyond her film career. She was a cultural icon, a symbol of femininity and sensuality, and a trailblazer for women in Hollywood. Her struggles with mental health and her tragic early death only add to her enduring allure, cementing her place as one of the most beloved and fascinating stars of Hollywood's golden age. Hedy Lamarr. Hedy Lamarr was a ravishing beauty with a genius-level intellect and a passion for innovation. As a Hollywood actress, she dazzled in films like Samson and Delilah and Tortilla Flat, but her true legacy lies in her groundbreaking work as an inventor. Alongside composer George Antheil, Lamarr developed a frequency-hopping system for torpedo guidance that would later become the basis for modern spread-spectrum communication technologies like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. A true Renaissance woman, Lamarr's remarkable life and career continue to inspire generations of women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Loving this content? Show your support with a like and a subscribe. Not impressed? A like would still be nice, and your feedback in the comments will help me create better content next time. Grace Kelly. Grace Kelly was a princess of Hollywood with a regal elegance and a subtle strength that captivated audiences worldwide. As an actress, she shone in films like Rear Window and To Catch a Thief, opposite iconic leading men like James Stewart and Cary Grant. But Kelly's greatest role was yet to come. As the Princess of Monaco, she brought glamour and sophistication to the royal family, while also supporting the arts and philanthropic causes. Her untimely death in a car accident shocked the world, but her legacy as a style icon and a devoted mother continues to inspire and delight. Sophia Loren. Sophia Loren was a goddess of Italian cinema, with a fiery spirit and a beauty that could stop traffic. As an actress, she won hearts in films like Two Women and Marriage Italian Style, earning an Academy Award and a reputation as one of the greatest actresses of all time. With her signature curves and expressive eyes, Loren exuded a sensuality and passion that continues to captivate audiences. But she was more than just a sex symbol. Loren was a devoted wife, mother, and advocate for women's rights, using her platform to support social justice and humanitarian causes. Vivien Leigh. Vivien Leigh was a British rose with a fragile beauty and a fiery spirit. As an actress, she shone in films like Gone with the Wind and Waterloo Bridge, earning 2 Academy Awards and a reputation as one of the greatest actresses of all time. With her signature husky voice and expressive eyes, Leigh brought depth and nuance to her roles, captivating audiences with her talent and vulnerability. But she was more than just a screen legend. Leigh was a devoted wife, a passionate advocate for the arts, and a woman who struggled with mental health, leaving behind a legacy of courage and resilience. Lucille Ball.
What needs explaining?
What's all this nonsense about you dancing with Van Johnson?
Lucille Ball was a red-headed firecracker with a quick wit and a heart of gold. As the star of I Love Lucy, she revolutionized television with her physical comedy and lovable, mischievous persona. With her signature arched eyebrow and comedic timing, Ball became a beloved household name, paving the way for future generations of female comedians. But Ball's impact went beyond her on-screen antics. She was a pioneering producer, writer, and director, breaking down barriers for women in the entertainment industry and earning a reputation as one of the most influential women in television history. Gene Tierney. Gene Tierney was a stunning beauty with a haunting gaze and a fragile elegance. As an actress, she captivated audiences in films like Laura and Leave Her to Heaven, earning an Academy Award nomination and a reputation as one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. But Tierney's life was marked by tragedy, including a tumultuous marriage and a struggle with mental health. Despite these challenges, she continued to act, inspire, and fascinate, leaving behind a legacy as a timeless beauty and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor was a violet-eyed siren with a fiery spirit and a heart of gold. As an actress, she dazzled in films like National Velvet and Cleopatra, earning 2 Academy Awards and a reputation as one of the greatest actresses of all time. With her signature style, wit and generosity, Taylor became a beloved icon, using her platform to support social justice and humanitarian causes. Her personal life was marked by romance, drama and glamour, but Taylor's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted mother, a loyal friend, and a shining example of courage and resilience. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo was a Swedish siren with a mysterious allure and a captivating presence. As an actress, she mesmerized audiences in films like Anna Karenina and Ninochka, earning 3 Academy Award nominations and a reputation as one of the greatest actresses of all time. With her signature androgynous style and introspective gaze, Garbo exuded a sense of mystery and sophistication, captivating audiences with her talent and enigmatic persona. Her decision to retire from acting at the height of her fame only added to her allure, cementing her place as a timeless icon of Hollywood's golden age. Ava Gardner. Ava Gardner was a sultry siren with a fiery spirit and a heart of gold. As an actress, she sizzled on screen in films like The Killers and Mogambo, earning an Academy Award nomination and a reputation as one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. With her signature husky voice and seductive gaze, Gardner captivated audiences and inspired generations of actresses, including a young Elizabeth Taylor. Her personal life was marked by romance, drama, and glamour, but Gardner's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted friend, a loyal companion, and a shining example of courage and resilience. Ursula Andress. Ursula Andress was a Swiss siren with a stunning beauty and a captivating presence. As an actress, she emerged from the sea in the iconic James Bond film Dr. No, cementing her place as a sex symbol of the 1960s. With her signature curves and sultry gaze, Andress exuded a sense of sophistication and glamour, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her personal life was marked by romance and adventure, including a high-profile marriage to actor John Derek. But Andress's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted mother and a shining example of elegance and poise. Rachel Ward. Rachel Ward was an Australian beauty with a fiery spirit and a captivating presence. As an actress, she shone in films like Sharky's Machine and Against All Odds, earning a reputation as one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood. With her signature blonde hair and bright smile, Ward exuded a sense of warmth and vulnerability, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her personal life was marked by romance and drama, including a high-profile marriage to actor Brian Brown, but Ward's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted mother and a shining example of strength and resilience. Brigitte Bardot. Brigitte Bardot was a French icon with a sultry voice and a captivating presence. As an actress, she sizzled on screen in films like And God Created Woman and Contempt, earning a reputation as one of the most beautiful and talented women in French cinema. With her signature pout and seductive gaze, Bardot exuded a sense of sophistication and glamour, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her personal life was marked by romance and activism, including a high-profile marriage to director Roger Vadim. But Bardot's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted animal rights activist and a shining example of compassion and empathy. Cyd Charisse. Cyd Charisse was an American siren with a stunning beauty and a captivating presence. As a dancer and actress, she mesmerized audiences in films like Singin' in the Rain and The Bandwagon, earning a reputation as one of the greatest dancers of all time. With her signature long legs and sultry gaze, Charisse exuded a sense of elegance and sophistication, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Her personal life was marked by romance and partnership, including a long and happy marriage to singer Tony Martin. But Charisse's legacy extends far beyond her celebrity. She was a devoted wife and a shining example of talent, hard work, and dedication. 25 worst drug addictions in Hollywood history you'd never recognize today. Hollywood may shine bright, but behind the lights and red carpets lies a shadowy world of addiction and heartbreak. Fame and fortune can come at a heavy price, and for some of the biggest stars, That price was nearly everything. From household names to forgotten faces, these 25 celebrities fought battles with drug addiction that left their lives and careers in ruins. You won't believe how far they fell, or how unrecognizable they became. How did they go from icons to cautionary tales? Stick around as we uncover the darkest struggles in Hollywood's history. Number 1. David O. Selznick. David, the visionary behind the iconic film Gone with the Wind, experienced a professional journey that was as stormy as it was triumphant. Though the movie shattered records and earned an impressive total of 10 Academy Awards, the reality behind the production was anything but glamorous. Selznick was reportedly reliant on Benzedrine, a stimulant he took to endure the exhausting hours demanded by filmmaking. His addiction to the drug became well known within Hollywood, with stories emerging about his peculiar methods of use. Allegedly, Selznick would crush Benzedrine tablets and lick the fragments off his hand to sustain his energy throughout the taxing production schedule. His drug-driven work habits resulted in relentless persistence on set, but they also manifested in more troubling ways. Selznick developed a reputation for drug-fueled intimidation and an obsessive preoccupation with the appearances of actresses, making the work environment challenging for many. While Gone with the Wind reached unparalleled heights of success, its creation was not without consequences. The legacy of David O. Selznick is therefore a complex one. Despite producing one of the most iconic films in history, his methods and personal battles left a darker mark on his accomplishments. Number 2. Robert Downey. Robert Downey Jr. S. transformation from Hollywood's notorious bad boy to a beloved superhero is nothing short of extraordinary. Within a decade, he shifted from serving time behind bars to becoming one of the most prominent figures in the film industry. While many are familiar with Downey's troubled past, the full scope of his challenges may still surprise some. His legal issues began in 1996 when he was arrested for heroin, cocaine, and an unloaded gun after being pulled over. Shortly thereafter, he was arrested again for trespassing into a neighbor's house while under the influence. These incidents resulted in probation and a short jail term. However, Downey's addiction persisted, leading to a missed drug test and a subsequent sentence to state prison in 1999. After his release in 2000, he was arrested once more just 3 months later, found with cocaine and Valium, a frequently misused prescription drug. Fortunately, Downey eventually found the support he needed to conquer his addiction. His recent achievements are a true reflection of his perseverance and dedication. Like many who have faced addiction, the Iron Man star regards his past as an educational experience rather than a life-defining error. At the Avengers Infinity War premiere, Downey looked back on his journey, stating, "The past for me was 30 years of dependency, depravity, and despair, otherwise known as an actor prepares." His ability to laugh at his hardships highlights his personal growth and optimistic mindset. In a momentous turn, California's governor granted Downey a full pardon for his prior convictions. This act of clemency, paired with his thriving career, represents a new beginning for the actor, who has embraced the role of a real-life hero both in and out of the spotlight. Number 3. Dennis Quaid.
To turn their great talents now to the cause of mankind and world peace.
Dennis Quaid, known for his friendly persona and clean-cut image, might seem like an unlikely figure to have struggled with drug addiction. However, his past tells a different story, one that contrasts with his current wholesome reputation. Upon arriving in Hollywood in the 1980s, Quaid became caught up in the widespread cocaine culture that dominated the entertainment industry at the time. By 1987, during the filming of The Big Easy, his cocaine use had escalated to the point where he was functioning on just 1 hour of sleep each night. The drug's prevalence in Hollywood was so significant that Quaid even mentioned how it was factored into some film budgets. His addiction soon became unsustainable, and Quaid realized that he needed to make a change. In 1990, he bravely confessed his struggles to his then-wife, PJ Soles, not R. McCann, and sought treatment for his cocaine dependency by checking into rehab. This decision marked a pivotal shift in both his personal and professional life. Quaid's road to recovery was not without its difficulties. His marriage to Meg Ryan, who became his wife after Soles, ended in a high-profile and challenging divorce, adding to the hurdles on his path to sobriety. Nevertheless, Quaid remained dedicated to his recovery, stating that it marked the end of his love affair with me and cocaine. Since overcoming his addiction, Quaid has maintained his sobriety and successfully rebuilt both his career and personal life. Number 4, Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars, a highly skilled record producer, singer and songwriter, has captivated audiences worldwide with hits like Uptown Funk and emotional ballads such as Just the Way You Are. His incredible success even earned him a spot on Forbes' list of the top 12 highest-paid artists globally. However, despite his soaring fame, Mars encountered a major challenge in 2010. On September 19th of that year, at the age of 26, Mars found himself in a difficult situation at the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas when police caught him with cocaine. This incident could have severely jeopardized his rising career. When questioned by authorities, Mars claimed it was his first time using drugs and admitted that his actions were reckless. To settle the legal matter, he accepted a plea deal, agreeing to keep a clean record for a year in exchange for having the charges dropped. As part of the agreement, he paid a $2,000 fine and completed 200 hours of community service to clear his record. Later, in an interview, Mars confessed that he had not been entirely honest about his previous drug use, attributing the incident to a youthful mistake and the effects of alcohol. Join me on this journey and let's explore together. Comment number 1 to let me know you'll be watching till the end. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming up in this video. Number 5, Zac Efron. Best known for his breakout role in High School Musical, Zac Efron has faced significant struggles with alcohol and drugs. According to reports, the actor's party-driven lifestyle involved using cocaine, experimenting with MDMA, and engaging in multi-day binges without rest. In 2013, Efron took a pivotal step toward recovery by entering a rehabilitation center to confront his issues with alcohol and cocaine use. In addition to the treatment he received in rehab, Efron joined Alcoholics Anonymous and started therapy to address deeper emotional challenges. Efron has been open about his ongoing fight with addiction. In an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he described addiction as a never-ending struggle. However, he also highlighted the transformative effect of his recovery, saying, "I think it has changed my life. I am much more comfortable in my own skin. Things are so much easier now." Efron's reflections on his toughest moments offer an important perspective. He explained, "Without those moments where you feel like you're lowest, it is impossible to appreciate the high ones." Number 6, River Phoenix. River Phoenix's life was tragically cut short by a drug overdose. Although he was said to be only an occasional user, his ex-girlfriend, Martha Plimpton, believed that his drug use had a profound effect on their relationship. Despite this, the two remained close up until his untimely death in October 1993. After finishing a film project in Utah, Phoenix returned to Los Angeles, where he reportedly engaged in a multi-day drug binge with his bandmates. The night before his death, Phoenix is believed to have taken a dangerous mix of cocaine and heroin, known as a speedball. On that fateful evening, Phoenix arrived at the Viper Room, a well-known Hollywood nightclub. Feeling ill and fearing he had overdosed, he confided in his friend Bob Forrest, not Robert Forrest. But sadly, Forrest did not take his concerns seriously at the time. Not long after, Phoenix collapsed outside the club. His girlfriend, Samantha Mathis, not Mattis, watched helplessly as he convulsed on the sidewalk. Though Phoenix was still alive when paramedics arrived, efforts to save him were unsuccessful. River Phoenix was pronounced dead at 1:51 a.m. on October 31, 1993, at the age of 23. His death sent shockwaves throughout Hollywood and served as a stark reminder of the risks associated with drug use, even for those who may not use regularly. Number 7, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey has profoundly impacted millions through her television shows, films, and magazine, becoming a symbol of generosity and wisdom, as well as a source of empowerment and inspiration. However, beneath her extraordinary success is a surprising personal struggle with addiction. During a 1995 episode of her talk show, which focused on women dealing with drug addiction, Oprah made a shocking admission. She revealed to her guests and audience that she had also faced addiction in her early 20s, specifically to crack cocaine. This revelation caught many off guard, including Kim Davis, a recovering addict and mother who appeared on the show. Davis later told the Washington Post, "It threw me completely off guard. You would never dream she had a problem with drugs." Oprah went on to explain that her drug use was tied to a relationship she was involved in at the time. She and her partner used the drug together, which led to one of her deepest regrets, losing her sense of personal power to a man. Number 8, Brittany Murphy. Brittany Murphy, the lively actress known for her roles in Clueless, Freeway, and as the voice of Gloria in Happy Feet, tragically passed away in 2009 at just 32 years old. Though her death was initially ruled as natural causes, it quickly raised suspicions and fueled widespread speculation. In the early 2000s, rumors circulated regarding Murphy's alleged heroin and cocaine use, with her significant weight loss adding to concerns about possible substance abuse. Her marriage to Simon Monjack, not Myak, a man viewed by many as problematic, only deepened the mystery surrounding her personal life. The situation became even more perplexing when just 5 months after Murphy's death, Simon Monjack also died under eerily similar conditions. This back-to-back tragedy intensified public scrutiny of the couple's lifestyle and potential struggles with drugs. The coroner's report later revealed an array of prescription medications by Murphy's bedside, leading to the conclusion that she had overdosed. Friends of the actress later revealed that Murphy had developed a dependency on painkillers following cosmetic surgeries, a path to addiction that many have experienced. While debate continues regarding the precise details of her passing, it is evident that addiction was a key factor in the untimely loss of this talented star. Number 9, Mickey Rooney. This cherished star from Hollywood's golden age, often paired with Judy Garland, lived a life far more complicated and troubled than his public persona revealed. While he denied being given drugs by MGM, contrary to Garland's claims, the truth remains unclear as both stars have since passed. Before his death from a heart attack, Mickey Rooney's stepson, Chris Arbour, not Arborough, painted a disturbing picture of the actor's private struggles. According to Aber, Rooney had a severe addiction to sleeping pills, leading to violent mood swings and abusive behavior towards his 8th wife. Despite his charming on-screen presence, those close to Rooney described him as angry and irritable in private. Aber further alleged that Rooney subjected his wife to regular torment, both physically and emotionally. The extent of Rooney's supposed drug use was startling. Aber claimed that picking up Rooney's weekly medications required a shopping bag due to the overwhelming amount prescribed. This heavy reliance on drugs reportedly exacerbated Rooney's volatile behavior, contributing to the chaos in his personal life. Number 10. Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy, best known for his iconic role as the logical Vulcan Spock in Star Trek, privately battled alcoholism despite his character's mastery of self-control. Nimoy's drinking started off innocuously, with a single drink to relax after filming. However, this habit gradually intensified. Reflecting on his struggles, Nimoy admitted, "The minute we finished the last shot, I would have a drink. Then it became a series of drinks. Little by little, before I knew it, I was drinking more and more because my addictive personality was taking over." His colleagues noted that what began as a post-filming routine eventually led to secretive drinking during production. Like many public figures struggling with addiction, Nimoy attributed part of his reliance on alcohol to the stress and demands of fame. Compounding this was a troubled marriage, which further fueled his dependency on alcohol as a way to cope. Fortunately, Nimoy recognized the dangers of his addiction before it was too late. In 1987, he sought professional help and successfully overcame his alcohol dependency. This pivotal moment in his life coincided with finding happiness again in his second marriage. Number 11. Britney Spears. Britney Spears, the iconic princess of pop, revolutionized teen pop music in the late 1990s and early 2000s, becoming a defining cultural figure of her generation. Yet beneath the glittering performances and chart-topping success, Spears faced profound personal struggles, including drug addiction and mental health issues. The year 2007, not 2006, was a pivotal point in her life, aligning with her widely publicized divorce from Kevin Federline. During this turbulent time, the public became increasingly aware of her battles with substance abuse and erratic behavior. Spears' personal life unraveled under the intense scrutiny of the media, resulting in a series of troubling incidents. As her condition deteriorated, reports surfaced about a possible suicide attempt, and disturbing claims emerged that Spears believed she was the Antichrist. Realizing the severity of her struggles, Spears entered rehabilitation. However, her path to recovery was far from simple. During this period, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, shedding light on her earlier behaviors. With proper treatment and a strong support system, Spears slowly began to regain control of both her life and her career. Do you think the media scrutiny contributed to Britney Spears' mental health issues? Comment yes if you think so, or no if you think it was just a coincidence. Number 12. Daniel Baldwin. Baldwin's personal struggles reached a climax in 1998 when he made headlines for a bizarre incident at New York's Plaza Hotel. He was discovered running naked through the hotel's hallways, shouting his own last name, leading to his arrest for cocaine possession. In the aftermath, Baldwin pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct and was sentenced to 3 months in a drug rehabilitation program. He later disclosed that his addiction to cocaine began in 1989, around the time of his first acting role. At 29, Baldwin fell under the powerful grip of the drug, which would control his life for many years. Unlike many who battle multiple substances, Baldwin's sole vice was cocaine. He neither drank heavily nor took pills or smoked. The drug's strong hold on him was evident in his numerous attempts at recovery. He entered rehab 9 times before successfully overcoming his addiction. Today, Daniel Baldwin has turned his life around. In addition to continuing his acting career, he has become a rehabilitation coach. Drawing from his own experiences, Baldwin now helps others who are struggling with addiction, using his journey to offer guidance and hope to those in need. Number 13, Jodie Sweetin. Famously known for her role as Stephanie Tanner on the beloved sitcom Full House, Jodie Sweetin, not Jod Sweetin, encountered significant struggles after the show ended. Her journey into substance abuse began at just 14 years old when she started drinking alcohol. Over the next 13 years, Sweetin battled various addictions, including ecstasy, methamphetamine, and crack cocaine. Her substance abuse took her to dark and troubling places far removed from her wholesome TV image. In 2009, Sweetin courageously detailed her struggles in her memoir Unsweetened, where she openly discussed her fight with addiction after Full House ended. A particularly striking story involved her addressing a crowd at Marquette University in Wisconsin while still under the influence after a 2-day binge. Despite these hardships, Sweetin achieved sobriety in December 2008, not 201. However, her path wasn't without setbacks. After a separation in 2013, she relapsed but quickly regained focus, turning her past into a positive force. Sweetin started working as a clinical logistics coordinator at a Los Angeles rehab center and earned a degree as a drug and alcohol counselor, using her experiences to help others facing similar struggles. Number 14, Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore's path in Hollywood started at a very young age, but her early fame came with a significant cost. She made her big screen debut at the age of 7 in E.T. the Extraterrestrial, instantly gaining widespread attention before she could fully grasp its consequences. As a member of a famous acting family, Barrymore's connection to the entertainment world began even earlier. By just 11 months old, she was already starring in commercials. Her childhood was anything but ordinary, with experiences like consuming Baileys over ice cream at the age of 7. The pressures of celebrity life hit her hard early on. By the age of 9, not 11, Barrymore had developed an addiction to alcohol, and by 12 she was using drugs. At 13 she reached a breaking point, attempting suicide and requiring hospitalization. The divorce of her parents when she was 9 further complicated matters. Her mother exposed her to the fast-paced Hollywood scene, bringing her to notorious places like Studio 54. This environment led her into a lifestyle far too intense for her young age. At 14, Barrymore made the bold decision to emancipate herself from her parents, finding herself cleaning bathrooms to make ends meet. A stark contrast to her earlier life in the spotlight. Despite setbacks and challenges, Barrymore eventually found the strength to recover. With support from friends like Cameron Diaz, she conquered her struggles and rebuilt her life. Today, she enjoys a stable career and personal life, having moved beyond the chaos of her past. Number 15, Stephen King. Stephen King, a name deeply associated with horror fiction, has created some of the most memorable stories in the genre. With works like It, The Shining, Misery, and Carrie, King's extensive body of work has secured his place as one of the most celebrated writers in history. However, beneath his remarkable literary achievements was a long battle with substance addiction. For years, King depended on alcohol to sustain his writing routine. Beer became a constant companion as he crafted his chilling narratives. As his career advanced, so did his addictions, leading him to harder substances, with cocaine becoming his preferred method for powering through late-night writing marathons. King's drug use reached dangerous levels. He recalled using cotton balls to stop the blood from dripping onto his typewriter as he wrote while high. Over time, his substance use became so entwined with his creative process that King worried sobriety might stifle his creativity. This fear made it even more difficult for him to seek help, as he believed his addiction had become essential to his professional success. After witnessing years of King's self-destructive behavior, his family and friends decided to stage an intervention. Though it took multiple attempts with the right support and treatment, the master of horror finally conquered his addictions to both drugs and alcohol. Number 16, Judy Garland. Judy Garland, originally born Frances Ethel Gumm in June 1922, became an enduring Hollywood icon, best remembered for her role in The Wizard of Oz. However, her off-screen life was anything but enchanting. Signed to MGM as a teenager, Garland faced immense pressure that would lead to a troubled future. As she stepped into Hollywood, these challenges only grew. The studio enforced a strict diet, constantly monitored her weight, and introduced her to amphetamines to keep her energy high. By the time she landed the role of Dorothy at 17, Garland was already battling addiction. In later years, Garland openly discussed the darker side of her early fame. Studio executives routinely gave her and fellow actor Mickey Rooney pills to combat fatigue, followed by sedatives to help them sleep. This cycle of stimulants and depressants set the stage for Garland's lifelong struggle with substance abuse. As MGM's most prominent and overworked star, she eventually fell into severe addiction. The pressures of stardom and the grueling demands of her career led to several nervous breakdowns. Sadly, her battle with drugs cut her life short. Garland died of a drug overdose in June 1969, at just 47, marking the tragic end of a life marked by incredible talent, but overwhelming pain. Number 17, Jeff Conaway. Best known for his role as Kenickie in the iconic musical Grease, Jeff Conaway faced a lifelong battle with addiction that tragically ended in his death in 2011. His struggles with substance abuse became widely known when he participated in the reality show Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, where his addictions to cocaine, alcohol, and painkillers were openly exposed. Despite acknowledging his issues in the mid-1980s and seeking help, Conaway's addiction persisted throughout his life. His appearance on the show also revealed a codependent relationship with his girlfriend, who was addicted to prescription opiates, complicating his recovery even further. Conaway's addiction was exacerbated by a back injury sustained during the filming of Grease, which worsened over time and led him to depend heavily on substances to manage the pain. Despite undergoing multiple surgeries and claiming some improvement in a 2009 interview, he was never able to fully break free from his reliance on drugs. On May 11, 2011, Conaway was found unconscious, suspected to have overdosed on painkillers. This final overdose marked the end of his struggle with addiction. Tragically, the substances he fought for so long ultimately took his life, concluding a career overshadowed by personal battles. Number 18, Marilyn Monroe. You might not have guessed her name, but Marilyn Monroe left an indelible mark on Hollywood, with both her iconic performances and her troubled personal life. Although adored by millions, Monroe wrestled with substance abuse, depression, and possibly bipolar disorder behind the scenes of her glamorous existence. As her career advanced, her mental health began to unravel. She started forgetting her lines, sank deeper into despair and paranoia, and increasingly turned to alcohol and drugs as a way to cope. The immense pressure of maintaining her public persona while grappling with inner turmoil took a significant toll on her well-being. In 1962, Monroe's life came to a tragic end when her psychiatrist discovered her dead in her Brentwood home. The coroner concluded that she had succumbed to acute barbiturate poisoning, a fatal overdose that shocked the world and brought an end to a life filled with both immense fame and deep personal struggle. In 2010, the release of Monroe's personal poems, letters, and diary entries shed new light on the profound loneliness and insecurity that contributed to her addiction. Her poignant words, "It's a terrible thing to be lonesome, especially in the middle of a crowd," revealed the isolation she felt despite her widespread popularity. Monroe's struggles were further intensified by relentless public scrutiny, including the unauthorized publication of her nude photos. How tragic is it that Marilyn Monroe's life was cut short by her struggles with mental health and addiction? Comment with a number from 9, where 0 means not tragic at all, and 5 means extremely tragic. Number 19, Elvis Presley. The world was left stunned when the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, was found dead at the age of 42, face down in the bathroom of his Graceland mansion. The vibrant performer, famous for his hip-swinging moves and electrifying shows, had become a shadow of his former self. The toxicology report revealed a grim reality. Elvis had died from a lethal mix of drugs, including dilaudid, not diluted, Percodan, Demerol, codeine, and Quaaludes. This tragic end starkly contrasted with his public persona and his earlier stance against drug use. At the heart of Elvis's drug dependency was his personal doctor, Dr. George Nicopolis, also known as Dr. Nick. What started as treatment for Elvis's saddle pain quickly spiraled into a severe opiate addiction. Dr. Nick later confessed to prescribing thousands of pills to Elvis, at times trying to substitute placebos, but ultimately yielding to the star's demands. The irony of Elvis's death was painfully clear to the public. The same man who had once received a special badge from President Nixon for his anti-drug stance had fallen victim to the very substances he once denounced. Number 20, Mischa Barton. Mischa Barton, best known for her performances in James Mangold's Girl, Interrupted, Not 12 Dreams, and the American soap opera The O.C., Not All My Children, has faced significant struggles with substance abuse. While many recall the scandal involving an alleged date rape drug, the reality of Barton's challenges seems far more complex. Sources close to the actress revealed that she had been spiraling downward, fueled by drugs. Text messages exposed her desperate efforts to obtain substances such as Adderall, Xanax, and Rohypnol, not Oros, along with references to a cocaine dealer she knew well, pointing to a more serious involvement with illicit drugs than initially assumed. Barton's issues reached a critical point on her 31st birthday when she was seen in a troubling state. Neighbors found her standing on a fence in her West Hollywood backyard, screaming about the end of the world. Alarmed by her behavior, they called 911, leading to her being hospitalized. After her release, Barton claimed her drink had been spiked with GHB, a common date rape drug, during her birthday party. However, given the evidence of her previous drug use, some remained skeptical of this claim. Number 21, Michael Jackson. The king of pop, not only a musical genius but also a defining cultural figure of the 20th century, hid a darker struggle behind his iconic performances and revolutionary music videos. Michael Jackson battled a severe drug addiction that ultimately contributed to his untimely death. Reports indicate that Jackson used up to 19 fake identities to obtain drugs during the last 15 years of his life. His addiction reportedly began after a 1984 accident while filming a Pepsi commercial, in which he suffered severe burns. To manage the intense pain, doctors prescribed opioids, which Jackson later acknowledged as the start of his dependency. In 1993, Jackson sought treatment by entering rehab and participating in a 12-step program. Despite these efforts, he continued to battle substance abuse throughout his life. Although friends and family tried to intervene, Jackson largely refused to accept their help, remaining in denial about the severity of his problem. Sadly, in 2009, at the age of 50, Jackson's life ended when he suffered cardiac arrest caused by a lethal mixture of sedatives and propofol, a powerful anesthetic administered by his doctor to help him sleep. His doctor was later convicted of involuntary manslaughter, but by then it was too late to save the legendary artist. Jackson's death remains one of the most discussed tragedies in the history of entertainment. Number 22, Joanna Moore. Joanna Moore, once hailed as Hollywood's golden girl and the first wife of Ryan O'Neal, suffered a tragic downfall due to her struggles with addiction. Born Dorothy Joan Cook, Moore enjoyed a flourishing career, starring in over 17 feature films and guest starring in more than 100 television episodes, before her battle with substance abuse derailed her life. In 1970, she sought help for her addiction, but less than a year later she was arrested for drunk driving, leading to the loss of custody of her children. Moore's marriage to Ryan O'Neal in 1963 resulted in 2 children, Tatum and Griffin. While Ryan's career soared, Moore's declined, plunging her deeper into depression. After their divorce, her life spiraled as she became more dependent on amphetamines and alcohol. She moved her family to a dilapidated ranch, trying to care for troubled youths. However, her daughter Tatum later recounted that the household was chaotic and abusive, marked by drug use and neglect. Moore's ongoing battle with addiction devastated her life and relationships. Eventually, her heavy smoking led to her death from lung cancer in 1997, marking the end of a once promising career that had been overshadowed by personal struggles. Number 23, Mary-Kate Olsen. Mary-Kate Olsen, famously known as one half of the Olsen twins and beloved for her role as Michelle Tanner on the sitcom Full House, faced significant personal challenges during her teenage years. Behind her sweet on-screen image, Mary-Kate struggled with self-esteem issues, leading to unhealthy habits like excessive drinking and smoking. These behaviors worsened during high school when she developed severe anorexia. As she transitioned into young adulthood, she began attending parties where drugs like marijuana and cocaine were prevalent, ultimately leading to addiction at a young age. Speculation around her substance abuse grew, especially following the tragic death of her friend Heath Ledger from a drug overdose. Mary-Kate was reportedly one of the first people contacted after his passing, and her legal team sought advice regarding the investigation into the drugs involved. In the aftermath, Mary-Kate entered a 6-week rehabilitation program, officially for treating her anorexia, though there were rumors it also addressed her drug issues. Fortunately, Mary-Kate has since transformed her life, embracing sobriety and moving on from that difficult period. Number 24, Corey Haim. Corey Haim, best known for his charismatic role in The Lost Boys, was a Canadian actor who gained fame alongside his close friend Corey Feldman. While audiences appreciated his memorable on-screen performances, few were aware of the intense personal struggles he faced behind the scenes. Haim's addiction problems began during his teenage years as his fame was on the rise. As his career progressed, so did his dependence on substances. Haim later admitted that the pressures of filming License to Drive only worsened his addiction. Although Haim claimed to have kicked his habits following a family vacation in 1989, his battle with substance abuse continued. By 2001, Haim had gone through rehabilitation programs up to 15 times, grappling with a persistent dependency on prescription medications. Unfortunately, he was never able to fully conquer his addiction. In the last 32 days of his life, Haim obtained more than 553 prescription pills illegally, illustrating the severity of his struggle. Though drugs were not the direct cause of his death at 38, he passed away from pneumonia. His tragic story underscores the hidden battles many in Hollywood endure. Number 25, Ryan O'Neal. Ryan O'Neal, the American actor known for his standout roles in Peyton Place and the classic film Love Story, initially won over audiences with his charm and acting prowess. However, his personal life became a turbulent mix of addiction and violent behavior, which often overshadowed his Hollywood achievements. The accusations against O'Neal reveal a disturbing reality. He allegedly fired a gun at his son Griffin and introduced him to cocaine at just 11 years old, a decision that Griffin claims forever altered his life. O'Neal's actions have been frequently described as abusive, contributing to the O'Neal family's reputation as one of Hollywood's most dysfunctional, with nearly every member battling substance abuse. Despite the chaos in his personal life, O'Neal's contributions to film and television remain significant. However, the turmoil and heartbreak he caused, especially within his family, have become an inseparable part of his legacy. When O'Neal passed away on April 8, 2023, not December 8, 2023, it served as a poignant reminder that, while his career was marked by notable success, his life was equally defined by personal struggles that left a lasting impact on those closest to him. That's a wrap, folks. We've explored the fascinating lives of 50 iconic actresses who redefined beauty, talent, and femininity in Hollywood's golden age. But what can we learn from these icons? For one, they teach us that beauty is not just skin deep, but a reflection of our inner strength, resilience, and passion. They also show us that true talent and dedication can overcome any obstacle, and that a strong sense of self-worth is the key to success. So who do you think is the ultimate beauty icon of her time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe to Iconic Inside, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our latest videos. Let's keep the conversation going and celebrate the timeless beauty and talent of these incredible women.